Fantasy Football Cat here. Well, week 1 is in the books, and I've got some observations I want to share with you. First off, it appears that Father Time might finally be catching up with some of the elite quarterbacks in the league. And Tony Romo looked terrible, and I don't think it's just because of his injuries. Tom Brady did not look like Tom Brady. Even Drew Brees was missing out on some throws that he usually makes. The only person who seems to be ageless is Peyton Manning. So that's something I'm going to be monitoring as the season goes on. It might be that there's a reason that most quarterbacks retire after 35 and before 40. And their skills just start to diminish at a certain point. Another takeaway from Sunday is that the Eagles are for real. I was concerned that defensive coordinators would look at Chip Kelly's offense over the offseason and come up with ways to stop it. And it looked like the Jaguars had done just that, as the Eagles were down 17-0 at the half. But then in the second half, they scored 34 unanswered points, which tells me two things. Number one, their defense is better this year, which is good for the Eagles. And number two, they can adjust to whatever's thrown at them. I was encouraged to see that Macklin was able to get downfield, and they were able to get a long touchdown with him, and also Zach Ertz, because the one thing the Eagles seem to lack is speed. But it looks like Macklin will be able to fill in at least 75% of what Deshaun Jackson was able to do and stretch the field. The final thing I want to mention from week 1 is what a difference great coaching makes. You look at the Vikings, and last year they were just a bad team. But you put Mike Zimmer in charge of their defense and Norv Turner in charge of their offense, and all of a sudden they're an exciting team, and they beat the Rams 34-6. Now I know the Rams are a struggling team right now, having lost their starting quarterback, and also they lost their backup quarterback in that game. But I think that they're going to do better throughout the year than what they showed the first week. And the Vikings are a really good team. I'm very interested to see how they match up against Tom Brady, because he has traditionally struggled against Mike Zimmer-led defenses. Okay, I'm tired again. That's all I've got in me for this episode. Bye.